Part 2, the second part. I want to draw something, but where to begin? Nope, we already started, so here we are again adding to what we already started before we began.
Welcome to I Already Drew Something, Now What? A game of drawing more stuff.
In part 1, we made a drawing based on scribbles. Nope, not my dog scribbles. These scribbles. Remember, we found some stuff inside the scribbles, and then we made a finished drawing. Today, I'd like to take this guy and refine him. I like him. Once you've decided which character to redraw, you can go through each individual part and think about what details you want to add.
And now I've created my creature.
So what did I do? First, I added some more wrinkles to his belly so I could tell which way he was going. And on his back, I gave him fins like a dinosaur that I liked when I was growing up. And then I gave the creature more wrinkles in his tentacles to make him look like they could actually work. In the creature's mouth, I added some slime and some details to the teeth. In his eyeball, I gave it a little highlight and some wrinkles around the eye to give it some more character. We have our creature, but what other techniques could we use? Let's think. How about some shading? No, not that kind of shading. This kind of shading. We're going to use light and dark tones to create the illusion of 3 dimensions. As the artist, you have to know where the light is coming from in your drawing. This is called the light source. It could be a lamp or the sun in the sky. It doesn't matter as long as you know where the light is coming from. Now let's talk about 3 basic parts of shading. There's the highlight. That's the brightest part, and it's closest to the color of your paper. And the shadows are the darkest parts. That is where the light is hitting the least. The midtones are the colors that are in between, and they represent the natural color of whatever it is you're drawing. Most of us at home use pencils, so let's talk about pencil shading. Press down harder or lighter on your pencil to make different tones, shadows, and highlights. If you would like, you could use your finger or a small rolled up piece of paper to smooth out the pencil shading that you did for a different effect. You can even use your eraser. Instead of using it to fix a mistake, you can use it to create new highlights. You can see on my creature that I used my eraser to create new highlights and textures on its skin.
With these new techniques, you'll be able to add a whole new world of dimension.
Hello, mister. Is there anything else we can do?
Well, Scribbles wants more. How about cross-hatching? That's when you use intersecting lines or small curved lines to create dimension in your drawing. What else can we do? Remember, we're trying to create a character, which means it has a story. And in this case, I'm going to add some stripes because I think he's from a planet where he needs to be camouflaged. But you can see when I add my stripes, I'm still trying to follow the forms that I already created. Remember, if we want to create dimension, we have to think like an artist. If I was going to add stripes to this ball, I wouldn't make them go straight across, I'd make them go around. And look, it adds extra dimension to our character.
Can we do anything else?
All right, Scribbles. Speed round! How about a punk rocker from planet Punkrockia? Or...
Ooh, I like sports.
So now he's a sports fan. And he's cheering. Or the Blarb-Tars. Which means there's a story that's in my head, but it helps me make the decisions when I'm drawing. That's the most important part. Don't forget your story when you're creating your character. Color, next time!
So, what did we learn? Today we learned that we can take a character that we already drew and refine it. We can use shading to add roundness. And don't forget those highlights, those shadows, and those midtones. You can experiment with styles like cross-hatching and pencil shading, or add other details that help define the character through story. And remember, as the artist, you decide.